We have some exciting news today that confirms what hardcore Xbox fans have been saying over the past few weeks. That we'll be most likely be seeing next-gen gaming reveals soon. Before we get started, please like, share and subscribe so I can deliver the most up-to-date news in gaming. According to an article on Windows Central from a tweet sent to the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, a game press conference will be happening soon. To quote Woggerman, how are you feeling about the eventual reveal of new games and new info on the Series X later this year? We've heard you. You want transparency and authenticity? We plan to keep showing you that way. Next step is not too much of a wait, and in brackets, games. So we have it from Phil himself. We don't have to wait long to see information on the Xbox Series X, and finally a big blowout of next generation gameplay. Sony has been quiet. We don't really know much about the PlayStation 5.
No shit.
Aside from it being less powerful than the Xbox Series X. So it's up to Microsoft to come with the games and possibly the first reveal of new generation gaming. If we pair this from the rumored leak by Shinobi 602, we'll be seeing gorgeous fantasy worlds, reboots and sci-fi. Now for my speculations and other speculations, here is what it follows. For fantasy worlds, everyone's leaning towards the new Fable reboot made by Playground Games, which is probably the most worst kept secret in the industry, as it's never been announced. However, we know that they've posted job listing. I played the original Fable when I was a kid and I loved it. It has a sense of silliness and whimsy that you don't really get in much fantasy genres these days, as it's quite dark. For reboots, we can look at Xbox's old IPs that have been dormant, and there are a few things that come to mind and it'd be really great to see them. For something out of left field, we can see maybe Blink's returning, for a game for all ages, and it can be developed quite quickly and works as a 4-quadrant game for the market. Even an icon like Banjo could make a return if Rare added an extra studio to their branch. For me personally, I would love a new Conker game. All the film parodies that we could have now, and also it would be a good balance to shake up the platforming genre that we've had recently with something like Super Lucky's Tale and Yooka-Laylee. Also, I wanted to keep being crass, and we need that type of humor these days, and also he's a cool damn squirrel. Finally, with big sci-fi, people are speculating, and it's probably most likely the case, will be something like Perfect Dark. And Perfect Dark would be perfect, pun intended. Since Ubisoft doesn't seem to really care about Splinter Cell, it would be great to see another stealth game take in its place, and also have some extra sci-fi elements. Of course, this is all first-party games that we're talking about. Since E3 is not happening this year, third parties can step up and show their next generation games finally to the public. For example, we could see Ubisoft's new Assassin's Creed, which has been linked to be a Norse-based mythology game. Possibly we could also see what Rocksteady's been doing in the past few years, which is leaning more and more towards a new Batman/DC game, and even much more that we don't even know about. Either way, we won't have to wait much longer to get an official announcement. To keep up with all the next-gen news as well as future content from film and gaming, click the subscribe button and we will see you next time.